Hi, this is Raymond MAASKE, Homestar Realty, your investment real estate specialist for real estate and investment real estate in the South Okanagan and throughout the Okanagan area. I get often asked what's happening in the investment real estate market, so I made this little video so that you can see personally what has happened since the beginning of 2011 in the investment real estate market. There were 9 sales throughout the South Okanagan, from Summerland all the way down to the Osoyoos border, price ranging from $610,000 or $425,000 to $1.69 million. Let's look at what has happened in the different properties. Here's a court-ordered sale in Summerland, industrial property listed for $610,000, on the market a long time, and then finally sold at $425,000. Huge decrease from list price. Again, this is a court-ordered sale. There's a couple photos. Actually, there's just one photo there. It's of an industrial building. The second property was an industrial place. Had been on the market. This has been on the market a couple times. In fact, I had offered on this property a year or so ago for a little bit more than that. They had turned our offer down and had to settle for less. Listed at $625,000, sold at $550,000. A 4,800 square foot building on just under half an acre. The next property is a fourplex that had been on the market not 4,000 days, but it had been on for quite some time. Every time you drove to Safeway in Penticton, you'd come across it. Interesting to note, listed for $649,000 and then finally sold for $562,000. No additional photos here. Cedar Avenue, look at this. This is consistent. Court-ordered sale. Original list price was $1.3, almost $1.4 million. Sold for $900,000 in court. That's a $500,000 discount. Here's a investment property, an apartment block that I had actually sold. 12-unit apartment building, very well maintained. On the market for 133 days, originally listed for $1 million, and my buyer bought it for $906,000. Good value, one of the best valued sales this year in the Okanagan for multi-unit residential property. Next property we're looking at is originally listed for $1.136 million. It's Rainbow Square down in Osoyoos, on the market for 166 days and sold for $1.045 million. Again, no additional photographs. It's a little shopping center down in Osoyoos. Getting up higher in price range. Here's one in downtown Penticton, Nanaimo Square. If you've been to Penticton, you know this building. Originally listed for $1.8 million. And look at this, sold for $1,080,000. That's an $800,000 drop. That's close to 50%. There's a couple photos. I'll just show you the inside of the building here. I don't know if you've been in it, but that gives you an idea of what's happening. So that's just over $1 million. And in Caledon, the OK Food Mart sold after 277 days, listed for $1.3. Looks like they've thrown a bunch of equipment in because it's listed and sold very close to the same price. And oftentimes what happens is it's because they threw a bunch of other additional items in there that weren't included in the list price. The last one is the Cottonwood Mall. Had been listed before for quite some time, and it listed $1.895, almost $1.9. Sold for just under $1.7. There's a $200,000 drop. And again, no photos here, just one photo and a map of the property. Well, that's an overview of what's happened in the investment real estate market in the South Okanagan. If you have any questions, if you're looking to purchase investment real estate in the interior, anywhere, I make it my job to know what's a good deal, what's out there, and what can be had. I specialize in revenue, multi-unit revenue properties, residential, mobile home parks, self-storage, and 4-plex, 6-plex, 8-plex, 12-plex, right up to 42 plus apartment blocks. Again, it's Raymond MAASKE, Homestar Realty, hoping that I can help you find your next investment real estate property.